Yeah, so I'm going to do that thing where I talk off camera to give viewers the illusion that there are other people here, when really it's just me, alone in the basement. Hi, I'm Messy on Main, and today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm answering your questions. These ones are from Instagram, but you can always get at me on Twitter at Messy on Main, same at for IG, or leave your questions in the comments on this video and I might answer them in a future video. Formation or rapture? I think the question here is, who's gotta go? Beyonce or Deborah Harry from Blondie? And I think the answer is simple. Beyonce, you're out. Nobody gives credit to Deborah Harry for inventing rapping on Rapture. Okay, maybe she didn't invent rapping. Rapture was the first rap song to hit #1. And that's a fact. It just happened to be performed by an attractive blonde white woman in the early 80s, which was a time when people thought that horniness and respect were the exact same thing. So Debbie never got her due. She is to rap what Lisa Meitner was to nuclear physics. What, too brainy a reference for you? The lady narrowly escapes getting murdered by Ted Bundy, and on top of that, she's got to take a back seat to both Fred Durst and Vanilla Ice when it comes to the canon of white person rap? I mean, come on! Beyonce, move along. Don't cancel me. What's the Morrissey Scale? Essentially, the Morrissey Scale adapts the Beck Hopelessness Scale, which is used to measure how sad and hopeless someone feels, but instead of numbers, it uses Smith's songs. So at one end of the scale, you could be like, well, today I feel like there is a light that never goes out. That's pretty hopeful. You got the Johnny Marr jangly guitars, and Morrissey sings stuff like, I want to see people and I want to see light. That's nice. It's so nice that they even put in that Zooey Deschanel rom-com for incel-adjacent soft boys. Then somewhere in the middle you have songs like Unlovable, How Soon Is Now, Accept Yourself, and Half a Person. You know, songs where the lyrics are sad, but they got those jangly guitar parts that kind of balance them out so you don't notice how sad they actually are. But on the other extreme, you've got listening to I Know It's Over straight through and then letting the album play until the first chorus of Never Had No One Ever. You know the part where Morrissey sings, I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone, and I've never had no one ever? You're lying on the floor, not sure if you're ever going to get up again. At this point, you've got a real emergency on your hands. You need to get this person to a hospital or put on something like a mid-wave Taylor Swift album. Now, if I directed 500 Days of Summer, she'd be in that elevator, hate singing lyrics to I Know It's Over. If you're so funny, then why are you on your own tonight? If you're so very good looking, then why do you sleep alone tonight? Then before getting out of the elevator, she wouldn't say, you have good taste in music. She'd say, you relate to those lyrics, don't you? It wouldn't be a long movie or a good movie, but it would be relatable content. Jean jackets are making a comeback. Thoughts? Is there any look worse than a jean jacket? Anything that I had to say about jean jackets was addressed in a previous video, so you can look that up. But as for the comeback, I blame Justin Timberlake for this. He's got that whole Man in the Woods thing going on, and fashion kind of picked up on that, and that's where this started. Right now, I'm trying to find a spring jacket that kind of bridges the gap in my wardrobe between looking like a flea market Burberry model and looking like a window caulking sales rep. But I can't find a jacket that's stylish, functional, and says, hey, please be nice to me. Everything on the racks right now is a jean jacket that says either, who am I listening to? You've probably never heard of them. Or, hey man, it's not my fault she looks 21. So I'm not going outside until it gets warm enough that I don't have to wear a jacket to a Starbucks patio while some woman from Bumble judges my every word, movement, and mannerism while she assesses me for marriage. We didn't have to do this IRL. I gave you enough clues online. The only look that's worse is wearing a blazer over a graphic t-shirt. It's a look that fashion invented as a way to positively identify mediocre straight men, and it still works in that respect. But the whole thing kind of got out of hand from there. A blazer over a graphic tee is essentially putting in the least amount of effort and expecting the highest possible return because you barely tried. Time to do my 2-hour-long cultural studies lecture without preparing any notes. Time to find a girlfriend without fixing the things that are horribly wrong with me. Time to go to court. I've got a lot of ground to cover, so this is a $1,000 suit. But obviously you don't gotta try that hard. You know, just a little bit more effort will go a long way. And before you ask in the comments, the cup reads, unswipe me and delete the app.